I'm going to the 2025 Raptor Rally, which is actually only the second dinosaur rally they've ever had. But I have a few questions. What is a Raptor Rally? Aren't raptors extinct? Are you a tax write-off? Can I bring my lizard, Velociraptor? Words can't describe. Let's find out. After a quick 18-hour drive, we made it to Lake Havasu, Arizona. A beautiful hidden oasis. See? Look at all that water. No, there is water. It's just in town. But we are here to drive the trucks in the desert. Once we arrived, I began to notice every other vehicle in town was some sort of Raptor. What a coincidence. But it was actually pretty crazy to see the turnout. We settled in for the night and got ready for
Day 1. Orientation. My name is Optimus Prime.
We're locked in. Unfortunately, there was a snag on getting everyone checked in, which turned into an absolutely bonkers line. Look at that. But what roller coaster was at the end of this line? This goodie box was actually sick. It held a tire gauge, which I seamlessly removed from the box, a legendary beanie, some fun glasses, fruity beef jerky, just in case your Chevy friends want some beef jerky, sunscreen with zero stickiness, F-150 soap, I've always wanted to smell like a truck, and we got a neck wrappy thingy and lots of stickers and a poster. On to the base camp. We immediately found the main attraction, which was the Wheel of Fortune. That's what they should have called it. Then we explored around the camp. It was time for us to go to our first event. We started off our truck parkour with a rock crawl. The process for pretty much all of the events is basically get in line, an instructor waves you up when it's your turn, and then they tell you exactly what to do. But this was really good for me because now I know I hate rock crawl. It feels like I'm gonna tip over or break the truck, except I'm only getting to do 1 mile per hour. I saw a rock get up and walk past me while I was parked on his brother. Needed to turn a little more.
You're good. You're
Whoops.
doing great, buddy.
Thanks.
You didn't hit too hard. Stop. There you go. You want to go with these trucks? Oh, you got it. You know what this number is? That's the steering angle. Yeah, check it out.
Oh.
Yeah, see, it's magic.
That is cool. Then we moved on to a sideways ramp. Easy peasy, right?
Wrong.
The instructors on this one taught me something I didn't know. He told me I needed to left foot brake and with very light pressure just touch the gas. He said if you let off the brake at all, you would start sliding down the hill. And this was way scarier than it looks. Just picture leaning over a rail on top of a building so you know you're probably safe, but it feels like a light breeze could just flip you over. I did actually go a little too high on the hill, so the instructor kept directing me down.
Feels a little crazy when you're in it, huh?
Around to your left some more, just a little bit. There we go. Feels pretty steep, doesn't it?
It does.
Then we wrapped up with a hill climb. The instructor taught me another new thing. You can actually set the mile per hour you want the truck to move so you can effectively climb a hill. So once you get far enough up, if that Raptor can't go any farther, instead of doing a triple backflip and Simone Bilesing your way down it, it slowly and controlly backs you down.
Can you be my height?
So we did that, which was pretty easy. Unfortunately, because of the Godzilla-sized goodie box line, we missed our jump. After that, we took a light breather, which smelt like farts. I don't know how many sewer drains Lake Havasu needs, but they were everywhere. I mean, I guess it could have been me. Moving on. Finally, end of the day, we did a VIP Sunset Trail Drive. We got back on our Raptor conga line. We drove through town a very slow, safe, controlled speed, of course.
And if you're in the last of the line, if you do find yourself
They brought us up to a weird desert entrance located in the middle of a neighborhood. We also passed a guy who had the right idea. I mean, look at that garage. I can't imagine how many smart cars we could put in there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Once in the desert, we got to go a little quick. I'd call it 50% of my neighborhood driving speed. The views were awesome. After about 10 minutes, we made it to a buffet they had set up so we could eat dinner and watch the sunset. This was when I really got to look at the scenery, and it was amazing. We had a really pretty sunset where my girlfriend proposed, and we sent it to Grandma. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't propose. That's not my grandma. Afterwards, we got to use our front and chase lights on the drive back to that sweet, farty hotel.
Day 2.
We went back to the base camp and got the scoop on some new Ford Raptor announcements, including they're adding a factory Whipple supercharger to the Raptor R, which means 900 horsepower from factory. I just wonder how many more turbos I need to put on my Raptor to make it that fast. Anyways, it was finally time for my favorite part, the desert sand trail. What's up? We're about to do the desert sandstorm something lap, and it's supposed to be a difficult trail, and I got dead last, and somebody's pulling up behind me, which would have meant that I could slow down a whole bunch and go really fast, but here's the instructor, so.
You can control the volume right there. By the way, I'm Daryl.
Nice to meet you, I'm Alex.
All right,
This was my chance to open up a bit, go really fast through some desert trails. While headed there, I stopped to feed my crippling addiction of energy drinks, and I accidentally got caught in the middle of a parade. I didn't film it, so here's an example. After meeting the instructor, I was pumped. Also, I'm thinking since this is a difficult trail, surely everyone who signed up is comfortable in their rig, right? Right? Surely.
Ready for the hot lap.
Apparently.
Here we go.
Position where ABS is not going to get you.
Woo!
So let's make sure we've got good.
Yeah!
This is hot.
Holy smokes, we're flying.
Somebody turned on the yellow lights up there.
Oh my gosh! I can barely contain myself. Keep your head back on the seat.
Yeah.
It could
We
be
have
dangerous.
helmets somewhere.
We started moving, my heart racing, everyone's smiling. We started out slow just to get going, test the talkies, and then I heard the magic words.
We're going to start to pick up the pace just a wee bit.
Since the Bronco in front of me had a lot of stickers, I assumed they would go slow. You know how sticker cars are, but I was wrong. They were great. This guy, however, he decided he wanted to use the person behind him as a pacer. That's literally not a joke.
Great truck, please pick up the pace. I'm waiting for the blue one behind me.
No.
So he did 10 miles per hour max. I was getting so angry, having drove 18 hours to be in traffic, on a trail, in the desert. I was actually about to get out and run so I could at least do 15. After using all my precious patience points, the guy talkied into the people in front of him to say he got separated. Weird. However, he went so slow for so long, they couldn't hear us anymore. I decided to call on the radio so that maybe, just maybe, he would speed up a little.
Yeah, guys, if you can, you might want to just speed it up a little bit. There's some guys going really, really slow.
The blue Raptor just passed the gray Raptor, so you can just ask to pass him at the next stop. All right.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Eventually, we got caught back up because the instructor stopped and waited for everyone to catch up. And then I told the instructor that I was in severe danger of getting a hemorrhoid, and the only cure was to get me moved in front of that guy. Our super cool instructor let me pass so I could move up a few notches, and that's when the party finally started. I got to go fast, hit corners at Mach 12, see an underwear tree. I mean, this is why we do it. After a fun couple of minutes driving, we slowed down to let everyone catch up, and a few minutes later, the trail instructor started talking back to the other guys to see if they could hear him, since they hadn't showed up yet. After a few minutes of waiting and no one showing up, the instructor talkied back, see if they were close, and got no response. So we waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then we sent a driver backwards down the trail to try and find them. 15 minutes, 20 minutes. They didn't show up. Sadly, very, very sadly, we had to leave them. The rest of the drive was incredible. We got to go fast, really enjoy our Raptors, test the capabilities. After we got back to the dusty base camp, we gave our talkies back and decided to hang out because my group had about an hour and a half before our next event. Just an FYI, the guy rolled up into the base camp 30 minutes after we did. Think about that. Waited 20 minutes, 30 minutes later. That's an hour. An hour. After that, it was time for the hot laps with the pros. And now I know initially it may not be super exciting. Oh, you're just riding a car with a professional race truck driver. But I was actually really excited to see how the pro drivers picked their lines, took their turns. I wanted to see how big is the gap between my driving and theirs. This big? Or maybe this big? Once we got there, we met pro driver Lauren Healy, cool dude. Pro driver Von Getting It Jr., cool dude.
Brad.
I'm
Brad
Alex.
Lovell.
Nice to meet you. Oh, Brad. Okay, yeah.
Pro driver Brad Lavelle, really nice guy, and that's who we rode with. My dad had also done a ride along with him, and he said it was one of the craziest ride alongs he'd ever been in while Brad was driving a Bronco. I finally got to experience a pro driving.
We're running a Raptor R and the other Raptors down in Baja.
Nice.
So, and we tweak the suspension, like
Yeah.
the different valve code, but really we're running stock trucks.
That's
So,
crazy. That
yeah.
is crazy.
Honestly, it felt pretty controlled. He was definitely flying, but at no point in time did it ever really feel like we were at risk at all. Something I did find interesting is how late he would turn in. He would wait until the tire hit the root before starting to angle at all.
This is getting to be like good race cars.
Yeah.
It's getting rutted.
It is. Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
The only thing I was disappointed with is that we didn't get to go again. I mean, I think it would have been really cool to ride with Vaughn, Lauren, and Brad and like see the differences in their styles, because I guarantee you each one probably drives slightly different. So the entire event is actually 5 days long, so there was an opportunity to do way more than I did, but unfortunately, since my Ford sponsorship hasn't came through, I had to drive back and go to work. Overall, would I recommend a friend to go to the Raptor Rally? Absolutely. It's literally the perfect place to test your Raptor in controlled conditions and get comfortable. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. YouTube really thinks you like this video. And also, do you think I could complete the Baja 400? Because I kind of think I could. Just a thought. Let me know. Peace.